Welcome to Marketing in the Age of AI, the show for leaders who want real results, not more noise. Join Emanuel Rose as he helps business builders turn AI from a confusing add-on into a practical advantage with clearer messaging, stronger trust, and smarter systems. If you felt a shift happening in real time, you're not imagining it. In the agentic pivot, Emanuel calls it the move from experimenting with AI to building with it, so it supports your team, your brand, and your growth. Let's get into it.
Picture two restaurants on the same block, menu, same rent, higher. One of them started using AI in the back office. The other one did not. By the middle of 2026, the one using AI is pulling ahead. Costs, lower labor costs, better efficiency. Restaurant 3 more than 420 operators and gave that. They call it the profitability gap. And the results are splitting the market apart. Right? That's today. Human in the loop have been automated as much as possible inside of and one of the things that we were able to create an agent for. Automate is outreach to potential guests. We built a profile, a guest profile, and then the agent goes and does the research, finds the people, enriches record, email, and schedules at time. So that took what used to be a human process and has now made it just a maintenance process to monitor the agent work. It saved one. In the age of AI. Welcome to Emanuel Rose, and thanks for spending some time today. For food service operators, restaurants, quick service. Now, some of you are marketers, not restaurant owners. Food service is the hardest test kitchen there is for AI. Thin margins, high turnover, live review. If the play works here, it'll work in whatever business you're in. Here's why it matters right now. Food industry. The ones who moved in early are pulling ahead on the numbers that keep the doors open. Here's where we're going today. Well, number one, the new ability gap that's forming. 2, my hot take on AI slop. 3, the companies, the tools, and where the money is going. Number 4, a playbook in a restaurant or not. So let's get news and development. Let's on 16th, Restaurant 3 report. They surveyed more than 420 option locations, and they named something they're calling the profitability split. Operators using AI are pulling cost and efficiency. The ones who aren't are falling behind. Look at how fast it moved. Operator reporting and analytics went from about 20 mid-year. I love for them in their research, better training are key. So the story isn't robots or humans, it's owning money and time to invest in their teams. but 38% said they have no AI. Think about that for a second. More than 30. Well, it's up. I urge you not for different things to the National Restaurant Association. 26% of operators now use AI tools. And the top use, the front door for marketing. That's our lane. Whatever business you're in, marketing through three months. KFC, Pizza Hut, pork record to drive store level analytics. That's quite a ship, and it cuts and there's a pocket OSIS, and it showed it off at the National Restaurant Show. It's a system that builds and runs AI agents across every channel a guest uses: drive-through, phone, text, app, kiosk, even the car. Voice AI stopped being one microphone at one window. It's becoming the entire conversation. That's the news. Now, here's what I actually think. Put the AI in your books, not on your menu photo. Here's what set me off. In mid-July, a cafe in San Francisco called Grind and Unwind put an AI-generated photo of its food in the front window. Sandwiches, pastries, coffee. It went viral for all the wrong reasons. People called it AI slop. The place got mocked online, and then somebody actually spray painted graffiti over it. Here's the thing. The customer punished the visible AI, the fake photo, the cosmetic shortcut they could smell from across the street. Meanwhile, the AI is quietly cutting food waste and killing stockouts in the back office. Nobody's protesting that because nobody sees it, and everybody feels the benefits of it. Faster orders, fresher food, a cook who isn't drowning. So here's my line. The customer should feel the humans and never see the machine. Point your AI at the repetitive, manual, time-consuming work nobody wants to do. The inventory counts, the scheduling math, the 11 p.m. books. Keep your humans on the floor doing the thing that only they can do. That warmth is the magic spark that AI never gets to have, nor will it ever have. Use AI to make the food better and the people happier. Don't use it to fake a sandwich. All right, let's talk about who's actually playing and who's exposed. Start with the incumbents. Yum Brands, we just covered. They built Bite in-house and put it in 38,000 stores. That's the model to watch. Then Toast, the point of sale system running in a huge share of restaurants. Toast matters because it's the data layer. It's the plug for almost every inventory and forecasting tool connects into it. Own the counter, own the data. And SoundHound, a public company betting everything on voice. Their new OSIS platform runs agent across every channel a guest touches. Now the challengers, and this is where it always gets interesting. Allo, out of Munich, they're building an AI operating system for restaurants. They call them AI digital employees, running the busy work behind the counter. Innovorder out of Paris, all in one platform that's actually profitable, and they're adding an AI agent system called Atlas that handles ordering, logistics, and payments. And Pop Menu on the marketing side, it writes a restaurant's whole marketing plan, answers the phone, builds the menu. That will be interesting to see how that works. So who's winning? Well, let's look at the pattern. The ones who put AI on top of real operators to the counter, Innovorder with Atlas, they own a workflow and the numbers under it. Who? The cosmetic bolt-ons, the fake photo crowd, anyone who's a shiny thing that a customer can see, but it's spray painted. The other stuff gets renewed. Marketer is the same. Own a workflow. So let's follow the money because the dollars tell us where the smart people are pointing and learning. And notice something, this round, a lot of it is coming out of your operating systems, not gimmicks. First, Apollo in Munich, they raised 12 million euros, about $14 million in a Series A back in May. In Capital Edit, FX Ventures, Aperture, the money's about those AI digital employees across Europe. Second, in June, they raised 20 million euros, or about $23 million. This company is already profitable, growing around 40% a year. Locations running their platform. The round was led by UL Invest, Useldinger. They didn't raise to survive agents on top of a business that already works. Over in Central and Eastern Europe, a $7 million series straight into AI modules that automate marketing campaigns and promotions. So notice this pattern, facing the flashy customer-facing trick. It's fun systems. The agents that run ordering, logistics, marketing in the background. That's the map. The dollars are betting on the board because that's where profitability gets. Let me make it with real numbers. First, Bite by Yum one more time because the results are worth repeating. 38,000 restaurants. Stock ups were down by 85%, we're down by 75%. It's up around 10%. Every one of those used to leak out the back door. Now it's staying in. Food waste, a restaurant using a tool called Winnow cut its food waste by 30%. A multi-location operator that automated inventory waste percent by day 60. And Toast inventory cuts food by 26% on average. For an end applications, that's about 4% improvement in food cost in the first 90 days. And here's one that matters. Waste is the most controllable line on the whole profit and loss statement. It's where AI pays for itself. At 3 or more locations, the payback is inside 4 to 6 months. Third, labor. In operator surveys, 62% of AI users reported lower labor costs. Nearly a third reported overall cost cuts of 6% or more. Here's the lesson in all three. Nobody in these stories fired their way to a profit. They took the repetitive manual work off people's plates. The counting, the guessing, the reordering. That's the elixir this week. Aim AI at the work people hate and let people do the work that only people can do. Got this question from Mike in LinkedIn. You want to know, how do we start the automation process in our business? Well, we're going to back it down a little bit and pick a department and a person who's interested and willing to commit one standard operating procedure in a written process, whether that be a Loom video of a weekly report or some kind of an outreach thing, but it has to be something that is written down so that everybody can see it, which is why I created the strategicsop.com. So it's a simple, easy way to create SOPs. Once you have that SOP, then you can start to look and say, well, how do we innovate this SOP? How is this person who's been doing a job maybe for 3 years, 7 years, 10 years, they're doing it in a way that's been comfortable for them, but there may be a way to innovate it, number one. Number two, we look at how we could just automate it, straight up connecting two pieces of software together and having a report automatically generated that then feeds the process. And then three, how do we create an AI tool or connect an AI tool to do part of it? So that's the rough explanation of how to start automating processes in a business. Is to go to a department, go to a person, and then go to a specific process and begin from there. Here's the one thing that you could run this week, whether you own a restaurant or a marketing team. Run the one workflow play. One workflow, one location, one number. Step one, pick a single task you hate. Something repetitive, manual, and time-consuming. Inventory counts, for instance. The phone that rings during the rush. Replying to reviews. Just one thing. Clean and connect the data. The AI plugs into your point of sale, your Toast, or your Square through an API. If the data is a mess, fix that before you buy anything. Step three, pilot it in one location. Give it about 30 days to learn your patterns before you judge it. 4, measure it against a real number. Food cost, labor hours, or revenue. Not a feeling, but a number. Let the math do the math and expand only when the result holds. And here you go. Do not buy 5 tools at once. 38% gets scared off. One workflow proven in one spot, measured against one need. Operations runs strategy keeps the day. Start first day, pick the one and write it for lunch. Here's what I hope you carry out of here. A profitability. The winners aren't the ones with the flashiest AI. They're the ones who pointed it at them and kept their humans on the floor. Put the AI in the books, not on the menu photo. You'll hate for your team up to do work only people can do. If you want to play with real discipline, take a look at Strategic SOP, a tool for documenting and systematizing you're about to hand AI. So for operators appealing and tired of everything Liv said, and you can find it at strategicsop.com. And designed it and developed it, and I'd love for you to use it and send me an email about what you liked or what you didn't like about it. I hope you found some value today. If you did, please refer a friend or a colleague who runs an operation and send me your questions on LinkedIn like Mike did. I read the best ones and we'll answer them in a future show. So go do something with AI today, will you?
Thanks for listening to Marketing in the Age of AI. Be sure to subscribe wherever you heard this podcast so you never miss a future episode. Your copy of Authentic Marketing in the Age of AI is available at Amazon.com or EmanuelRose.com. You can also connect with Emanuel on LinkedIn. Thanks again for listening, and we'll